Hey everyone, Nina Contento back with another episode of South Jersey Speed. We saw a different side of Bridgeport this weekend, went to our first SCCA event at NJMP, and stuck with just 2 wheels at Atco Dragway for an NHRA race.
Are we a community bank? Yes. Do we provide the best in personal and community service? Of course. Do we offer the convenience of online banking, competitive rates, and convenient hours? Absolutely. But Franklin Bank is more than that. Much more. Franklin Bank is also focused on lending, on getting businesses and families going. Come in today and let us show you how we can help. Home, auto, business. Franklin Bank. Build your future with us.
Tonight we're seeing a different side of Bridgeport. We're here covering the quarter-mile track, which has the micro sprint cars, and these cars are just a little bit smaller than the cars that run on the 5/8 track, but they still pack a pretty big punch. And he is the GM here at Bridgeport. He's going to give us a little bit more information on the differences between the quarter-mile track and the 5/8 track.
Correct, yeah. Basically at Bridgeport here we have 2 tracks, quarter-mile, 5/8 mile. You guys highlighted the 5/8 great. Tonight we're at racing the quarter-mile. It's actually called Spirit Auto Center Speedway. Spirit Auto Center is a great sponsor of ours, and they bought the naming rights. Like if you go to any kind of arena or a football field, they'll buy a naming rights to the stadium.
The quarter-mile track shares part of the 5/8 track. It's just a matter of making the right turn. I'm here with Brittany Earlston, and she drives the 270cc sprint car, or micro sprint car. So tell me a little bit about the car itself.
So we race 270 micro sprints like she said. So basically it's a motorcycle engine, it's a 250 that's bored out to 270. It's 2 strokes, so we're shifting all the time. We start in 1st gear and then work our way up to 5th gear throughout the race. So that puts a little bit of a challenge on you when you get behind some slower cars. You can downshift and things like that. So it's a lot of fun though.
I mean, it seems like it's a lot of fun. What made you get into racing micro sprints?
Well, first I ran quarter midgets from the time I was 5 till I was 16, and I'm from the Poconos, so there's not really a whole lot of big car racing around me. It's mainly smaller slingshots, micro sprints, and things like that. And just between like my dad and I, we thought a better jump from a quarter midget would be to go to a micro sprint. So we started out with the 270s just because there's a lot of shifting, and again, I feel like we both agreed that it would make me a better driver. So we started with that, but I hope maybe once I get done with college, we'll be able to get something a little bigger.
Cool.
I'm John Keller. I drive the Barbershop Racing Spirit Auto Center 99B here at Spirit Auto Center Speedway.
So you drive a 600cc?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so tell me what made you want to go to that route with your car choice?
Well, growing up, I grew up racing, so it's always been in my family, and we started running in the 270 class down at Airport Speedway in Delaware, and I guess the natural progression was to just keep going in the 600s.
What's the difference between the two, like feel-wise?
You're going a lot faster with the 600s. The biggest difference is going from a wing 270 to a wingless 600 and how they just drive differently. There's different powers, things like that.
I'm assuming the aerodynamics is a lot
Yeah, well,
different.
like honestly, a wing 270 has a good shot at keeping up with a wingless 600. The wingless 600s don't go as fast because they don't have as much downforce pushing the cars down. So a wingless 600 is a lot more driver driven as opposed to just getting a lot of power to the earth. Honestly, we're just looking for top fives in a consistent weekly basis. I just want to be competitive every week. I mean, honestly, I come here to win, but you know, at some point, if you're second place that night and that's the best you got to learn how to take it and go home with that. But you know, winning's why I come here, but I'm not willing to put a car in a trash can for a win if it means just getting a solid second.
Okay, so let's check out John and Brittany's heats. 600s are up first.
In the heat, we started 9th and kind of worked our way up there to 6th, and it just seemed like the guys from 5th to the front just were all in a freight train there, and they were all battling side by side. And sometimes it goes that way, and you know, I think Matt Smith, he was battling with TJ Grieve and just kind of stuck there until they kind of figured it out. And I think Matt finally got around, and we tried to work the top a little bit. We just ran out of time, so you got to come in and you got to draw well helps. If you're coming from the back, you know, you definitely got your work cut out for you. And we made the best of it. We qualified in with the 6th place finish, so got us into the feature.
Up next, Brittany's feature. Both drivers ended up finishing their features without any complaints, and Brittany even ended up in the top 5.
So in our heat race, we started 3rd and we ended up finishing 3rd. We made a few adjustments, tightened up the car a little bit. The track is way different than what we've only been here twice, but the 2 times we were here, it's a lot different than what it was tonight. It's a lot drier and slicker versus like the other times we were here. It seems like it was like really almost like wet. Started, where did I start? 4th in the feature, and then I'm finishing 5th. I dropped back a few spots, and I'm learning how to make like some in-car adjustments. So I made some adjustments that helped us out, but I think we just missed it on gearing. But we're really happy. Like I said, we just wanted to finish.
Sometimes it goes that way. I mean, like I said, these guys here are good guys. Everybody's good drivers. Everybody's got good stuff. So, you know, if you're off your game a little bit, you're going to be kind of like a fish out of water.
Next time you find yourself with nothing to do, go to snjtoday.com and scroll down to the Things to Do section. Once there, you will be able to search for things to do in South Jersey. You can sort by categories, popular venues, or even by county. Once you have found an event that interests you, click on it for more information. Another fun feature of Things to Do is posting your event for others to find. Simply click on Post Your Event, fill in the required information, and click Submit. Have fun finding your next thing to do at snjtoday.com.
Hi, Comfort Bob. You know, whenever we have a system in an attic, we always have a chance of a water leak. Now that could be a heater or an air conditioner. When we have a water leak, it can cause very severe problems. Now this unit has a pan underneath it that was going to capture the water. It didn't. The water got out beyond the pan here, it went onto the deck, it can go down to the carpet, furnishings below, damage the ceiling. There's all sorts of consequences. Besides a pan under a unit, it should have an overflow switch. So if the water gets too deep, it shuts off. That way you avoid having the water overflowing. This is very deteriorated. There's rust in the pan. This unit really has to be replaced. If you have a unit in the attic, make sure you have it checked. Give us a call. We can look for signs of water and keep you out of trouble, because you deserve comfort now.
Comfort Now by Bob McAllister, because you deserve comfort now. 609-400-1005.
Trust the experts at Dondero Diamonds and Fine Jewelry to help you make a decision that lasts a lifetime.
Add value to your home by converting from electric to natural gas. Natural gas furnaces typically deliver warmer and more comfortable heat than electric heat pumps and last about 6 years longer. Natural gas, the cleanest, least expensive heating fuel, is also the most affordable and desirable option for heating, hot water, cooking, fireplaces, and clothes drying. Outdoor living is more fun with fire pits, grills, and pools. Select the smart option. Inquire today to see how easy it is to convert to natural gas.
Ready to make the switch? Call or go online today.
The stress that's been taken off of us is so much more than I thought.
Make me feel happy. You do things that make me feel good.
The help that I'm getting that is so really heartfelt.
They love me, they care for me. That's what I like.
East Coast Roofing and Siding, protecting what you love and own. East Coast Roofing and Siding, trust us with your family and home.
Hi, I'm Larry Styler, owner of East Coast Roofing and Siding. For over 35 years, we've strived to bring excellence to your home in the work that we do. Whether it be roofing, siding, windows, or solar, you can trust us with your family and home.
Trust us with your family and home.
All right, so we're here at Atco, and it is a crazy hot day today, and there is a lot of cool stuff going on. We're here for the Wally races, which is NHRA race. There are a lot of different classes in this race, but we're here to focus on the motorcycles, the ET class of motorcycles, and there's some pretty awesome bikes here today, so let's go check out some bikes.
One of your sponsors here now.
I'm sitting first and he's sitting third in points. Really the top 5, 6 in points now. We're in a pretty good battle with 3 races left, today being one of them. So it should be an interesting final. I have a great team. The bike, you know, I'm just lucky enough to have the bike to ride, and I've been doing it for, I don't know, a long time. I've had this bike since 2005 and won a few championships here at Atco with it. So it's just the combination, the crew and the machine.
We have 20 bikes competing for the Wally Trophy today. Let's see how they do in the first round of eliminations. first round, but his brother didn't make it. He's back for the buyback rounds. Some of these bikes here today are running 7-8 second quarter miles, but just because a bike isn't as fast doesn't mean they won't go home with a Wally trophy. It's all about reaction time and having a feel for how your bike is running.
Third round came up and I was a little late on the tree. My competitor was 32 to my 57 and came down to the wire at the end of the track and he did his job. The good thing is, second round I took out Carl Jones, who is in second place in points. So I opened up my lead a little bit more with 2 races left. It's still possible for him to catch me for the championship, so it's going to come down to the wire. Pretty much at Atco, every year it's been that way.
And finally, the final round.
To the quarter mile, winner of the Wally today, Jones on the break, boom, takes it though in the double breakdown. Boom, 75.
Seabrook House has been helping families find the courage to recover from alcoholism, drug addiction, and other compulsive mental disorders for over 42 years. Our programs include the Family Matrix program that allows families to heal and begin to strengthen the family bonds strained by addiction, inpatient rehabilitation, extended care, and outpatient treatments. If you or a loved one is suffering from addiction, please call or visit us online today. Seabrook House, helping families find the courage to recover.
Marcacci Meats, the area's best butcher shop, has moved to the corner of Oak and Delsey. You'll find the best cuts of the freshest quality meat, all cut to order by our butcher to ensure that you are bringing home the best meat for your table. In the new Marcacci Meats, you will now find produce, subs, sandwiches, and a full deli line. Like us on Facebook to learn about our weekly specials. Experience the difference when shopping at Marcacci Meats on the corner of Oak and Delsey.
Something special is happening here. Something unprecedented. More than 150,000 Geisinger patients are participating in our MyCode program, the largest and most advanced genetic study ever conducted. MyCode data has already helped Geisinger scientists and physicians develop new and more effective ways to prevent and treat diseases, including cancer. Advanced medicine, compassionate care. MyCode is now offered at Atlanticare, a member of Geisinger Health System.
Education is the seed to growing. At Bright Beginnings Academy, that seed is provided and sowed with care by professionals. With degree teachers, a secure building and playground, and curriculum-based learning, Bright Beginnings Academy provides an environment designed for excelled learning and activity for every growing child. With locations in Cherry Hill and Sewell, accessibility is close to you. Visit bbanj.net to schedule a tour of our facilities, learn about our classes, and find out about our summer camps. Bright Beginnings Academy is not only the right start, but a bright start.
Inspira announces our latest medical breakthrough. It's called the phone. Our new app lets you see an urgent care doctor faster. Find the closest center with the shortest wait. You can even check in online. Get text updates and wait from the comfort of home. Inspira Urgent Care. Get the app.
What happens when an entire organization builds for the future? Dreams are achieved. TerraSol Energies helps organizations reduce energy costs and increase sustainability with innovative solar power systems. Integrating revolutionary components from SunPower's Helix system, this SunPower commercial dealer provides simply the best. Transform your business with the world's first fully integrated commercial solar solution.
Compared to traditional channels like print or advertising, social media marketing is affordable for any business. Remember that the channel itself is free. Managing social media, taking care of all the content, tweets, or feedback can get pretty time-consuming, and you need to focus primarily on your business. That's why you need ClearBridge Media Consulting, South Jersey's award-winning digital marketing company. We have plenty of experience to take complete responsibility of your digital presence. Get in touch with ClearBridge Media Consulting. We're ready to start today.
The heat isn't keeping anyone off the track today. Despite this 90+ degree weather, there are over 180 cars here at the New Jersey Motorsports Park for the SCCA US Majors. Track officials, SCCA members, and drivers have been preparing for this event for months. Drivers from Washington State to New Jersey, Florida to Vermont have come to get in on the SCCA racing and hopefully after this weekend make it to Indy. I'm here with Nick DeMeo, and he is in charge of the South Jersey region of the SCCA. So tell me what the SCCA is.
SCCA is the Sports Car Club of America. We've been around for a lot of years, 65 or 60, 70 years. It's probably one of the largest racing organizations in the country, amateur and sometimes professional. This event is our majors event, which is some of the higher level drivers. It's the last majors event of the Northeast Division, and these guys this weekend are trying to get to the runoffs. Which is in Indianapolis for the first time, which is really cool. The runoffs is the championship for the club.
We've been hosting this event for a number of years, and it's a great event. I think we have about 180 plus participants out this weekend in a variety of different classes.
And Lee Brand is one of the participants racing his Formula Atlantic Raw RT41 car. He's in Group 4 racing the Prototype 1 class. Not only is he a driver here today, but he's also the managing owner of the New Jersey Motorsports Park. When you come out here for this specific event, what are your hopes? Like, what are your goals?
I'd like to, do well in my class, get some type of podium position, first, second, or third. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. I haven't been in the car for almost a year, and I haven't been driving on this track for almost a year because I've been busy, working. So I'm a little rusty versus some of the other drivers. But I hope to do okay.
When you're out there on the track and other drivers see you and know who you are, do they get a little more nervous because you're out there, or does anybody react differently?
Most of the drivers out on the track don't know who I am.
Okay.
It's a national series. They're coming from all over the place, and a lot of them are coming from all over the country, and they don't really know me in the car.
Gotcha.
A couple of guys do mostly from our club members that participate. But no, everyone wants to beat me.
In the SCCA, there are multiple classes. I think there's currently either 27 or 28 classes. Of those classes, they generally will put a number of the classes together, so there'll be 2 to 4 different classes running in the same group. They try to group cars that are fairly close in performance. So even though you're out with cars from other classes, you race within your group for the overall win in your class. And you can also win overall, but generally it's polite not to race with people who are not in your class, as long as you don't, because you might mess up their race with someone else in their class. So we try to work together because each car is different because they're in different classes.
We want some insight from a couple other classes, so we're about to speak with Tim Pierce, who is currently in second place for the Formula 1000 class. He's only beating Jason Slayer by just 1 point. So for both drivers, there's a lot riding on this weekend. Tell me a little bit about the Formula 1000 cars.
They are approximately 840 pounds, 185 horsepower. They have wings and ground effects. It's like a big go-kart that goes really, really fast.
I know it's pretty humid and hot here today. How does that affect your driving and the vehicle performance?
Well, it makes you miserable. This is oppressive heat, and you have to have fans, drink lots of water. We have cool shirts that pump cold water through the suit when we're sitting on grid for 10, 20 minutes at a time. And we have fans and umbrellas over us, but we're basically wearing a big fireproof quilt. And so it's akin to wearing an Eskimo jacket sitting on grid. It's really crazy.
I can't even imagine. I don't know how you guys are able to do it. What motivates you to just get out there and push through the heat?
Well, it's the love of racing. I mean, if you have the need for speed, it doesn't matter if it's snowing. You want to go. You want to race anytime, anywhere. I'll race a skateboard. I don't care.
So I'm here with Jason Slayer, and he is also a Formula 1000 driver who is tied in points with Tim. So tell me, how does that competition go?
It's pretty tough. We've been fighting all season, Atlanta, Pittsburgh, Watkins Glen. So we have 2 races left. We have the wonderful New Jersey and then Indianapolis in September.
And that's the big
finale.
Big
yes, ma'am.
We have 11 races for the year, and winner gets 24 points, second place gets 20 points, and third place gets 17 points. So you go through the season and you can drop 2. Well, most everyone has dropped 2 races anyway, but you can drop the 2, and whoever has the most points after the runoffs is the champion, second place or third place. And the NAF 1000 championship does pay first, second, third place for the championship. So it's extremely important. We pay to win here today. We pay second place, third place. We pay all the way back to last place.
Wow.
Now, of course, you get more if you finish on the podium,
of course.
but today and tomorrow. So last year when we were doing this, we were racing for a $5 trophy. This year we're racing for real money. So it's very important. We don't really need the extra motivation, but it always helps.
With being so close in points, what kind of strategy do you take to be able to make sure you can get to where you need to be?
Honestly, the only strategy is just trying to get through turn 1. That's, a lot of incidents happen, in turn 1, people trying to get ahead. So as long as we can make it through turn 1, it's going to be a long race, and we have, plenty of time. I can make adjustments in the car as we go along.
Today's qualifiers for most of the drivers here, but if you want to check out the results from this weekend or find out what happened with any of our drivers today, you can go to SCCA's website, scca.com.